What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. In today's video, I'm going to showcase a very powerful solo legendary setup. I'm going to be making use of a Striker's 4-piece with a Palisade backpack utilizing Safeguard, making this a very unique setup, and also the Catharsis mask. I can heal myself efficiently, keeping the Safeguard buff, therefore giving my shield, or should I say my repair skills, 100% boost, therefore helping my Artificer Hive heal my shield. So this setup is going to be perfect for veteran or new players. If you guys want to do over 500,000 damage per bullet and stand there and tank chungers, tank snipers, and constantly and consistently heal your shield, this is going to be the perfect build for you. I'm going to go through it in full detail, then you guys can enjoy some gameplay. Let's just talk about a quick summary, and please make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for more Division 2 videos coming soon. So with this setup, what I found is that if you are, well, this is designed for solo legendary missions. Now you can play with the setup in a group, but for solo legendary, it is going to be perfect, the most difficult content in the game. Now, when you are actually utilizing this setup, it's important to note that we need to have our armor at 100%. We can get armor on kill from the one-piece Palisade now, which solves that a bit. And also, that's if we can get kills. If not, the Catharsis mask will generate damage and also heal myself, which is going to keep me at that 100%, therefore allowing my Artificer Hive to fully max out my shield consistently. So when you're actually playing in a mission, you can be very casual with how you're shooting. Normally you'd have to peek and maybe abuse corners, but with this setup you can just stand there and the enemies can't do anything. I noticed as well with this setup, it works really well if you get into trouble. Like if you are getting pressed by multiple enemies, you can focus one or two of them. And with the gun that I'm using, which is going to be the St. Elmo's engine, it shocks them. It allows me to kill enemies even if I get into a difficult situation. And I think that's important when you're playing legendary missions. You can get flanked very quickly. And you'll see in the gameplay now that I got flanked and I was fine because I have a very strong shield. Now the shield can break from explosions, so it's important to have explosive resistance a little bit maybe, but it doesn't apply to the shield, so just keep that in mind. But with this setup, as you can see, huge damage and the shield just regens efficiently, so it's a great build. You guys need to try it out. So let's go through the setup in full detail. It's not going to take too long. Let's have a look now. So here is the setup. So as you guys can see, it is a Striker's 4-piece making use of the Striker's chest piece. Now, I can maintain the stacks on this chest piece because, as you guys know, it sometimes is quite difficult to keep your stacks up. But with this build, we can keep the stacks of the Striker's chest piece up because I've got 1.6 million armor. That's necessary because I need to have a tier 6 shield and to get the most out of my armor on kill and my healing from my Catharsis mask. So we can maintain the stacks. If you're running like reds, then you're going to kill the enemies too fast and then you won't make use of the Striker's chest piece. So in this situation, it works perfectly well. Also to mention that if I was running all reds, the Striker's backpack would be a must, but because this setup is mainly blues, I don't lose that much damage, and I wanted to make use of the Palisade one-piece, which gives me armor on kill, which is perfect because using this talent with the setup is so powerful. I have mentioned this and showcased this in the past. While at full armor increases total skill repair by 100%, when using Technician specialization, we can make use of the Artificer Hive, which in turn repair skills or skill repair will actually boost the amount that this heals my shield. And because we need to get up to 100% armor, like I mentioned earlier, I can get it by getting armor on kill by killing enemies. And if I can't kill them, taking damage, because we can take a lot of damage because we've got a shield and an agent can take damage. But primarily the shield because it keeps regenning. The Catharsis mask will not only give damage but also heal me and drop a cloud, cleansing status effects and healing me up to full armor. So that's perfect. The build synergizes very well in a mission. You pull out your shield, tank lots of damage, Artificer Hive heals. As long as you keep your Safeguard fully maxed out, you get loads of damage and great survivability. Make sure to give this setup a try. So 5 blues. Now, as long as you have a tier 6 shield, because I get 1 skill tier from Technician, you need Tech specialization because of the Artificer Hive. Like I said, don't even throw it out. Keep it on your back. You can make use of Faraday Field to make you immune to shock from the rushes as well. The rushing shotgunners can shock you. Put it down within 5 minutes. You'll see a blue line, I believe. That's Faraday Field. So it's quite important to note as well. So quite simple. Technician specialization, 1.6 million armor, 4-piece Striker. And everything is going to be critical hit chance because I don't have a Cheska this time. So every attribute you want is going to be crit chance, as you can see. And then all my modifications on the setup, chest, mask, and backpack, are all going to be critical hit damage. But you can put repair skills if you would like. If you feel like your shield is not getting healed that much. I think I get around about 60% of my shield back, something like that, if I've got Safeguard activated. I have in the past delved into running skill tiers, but in this case, I wanted to just focus on blues and more tankiness and keeping my shield up to skill tiers, even though you can use a yellow to keep the skill tiers up, but I wanted to make sure I'm tanky to make use of the armor on kill and the healing, 5% healing from the Catharsis Mask. So it really is up to you if you want to use repair skills mod, or you can actually go for crit damage like I've gone for. I think I've got over 100% crit damage, so we can hit upwards of 600k sometimes headshots on enemies. So looking at the pieces in a bit more detail, that the other two pieces, like I said, striker 4-piece simple. The backpack, not necessary here because we want to make use of this backpack talent, and also we're not losing too much damage because we're not having reds, because the striker's backpack is generally very good, and I wouldn't recommend trading it off unless maybe you're going for all blues. I mentioned this in my Heartbreaker build as well. So the Catharsis Mask is very important. Like I said before, unfortunately, it's got incoming repairs, which doesn't help us. The regen kind of ticks you up if you're not getting kills and not making use of the Catharsis. So you can, if you wait and don't have any armor kits left, get your armor to 100%. It restores 5% of max armor, so having blues is important as well. We get more damage, and this is just going to be the perfect piece with the setup. Then the Palisade 1-piece. Now, you don't have to go for a Palisade. You can focus on this. You can even use one that has repair skills on it, like an Alp Summit, or you can go for a Cheska if you don't want to use the Elmos, because this has got very high crit chance. You can go for a Cheska. It depends how you want to play, but as long as I've explained it well enough so you guys can understand how you can spec it for yourself, because always adapt the build to suit your own playstyle. So let's take a look at the modifications. Crit damage, again, like I said, crit damage. The backpack, this is going to be explosive resistance. Now, that can be quite handy, but I recommend crit chance and repair skills or crit damage. It's really up to you. The armor on this one, like I said, try go for all blues. I haven't maxed this out, but the talent Safeguard is just really strong. It works with the Artificer Hive. It's like a cheat code. It makes you feel so tanky. You guys need to give this a try. Trust me. So the modifications for the Artificer Hive, it really just depends. I don't have good ones. Put whatever one you think works. That generally what I tend to do is I go over here, and if you select it, you'll see some green symbols here that increase, that kind of show that you are helping it. But there's nothing really that necessary here. Let me know if you've got anything interesting. Like, for example, Stinger Charges, that's not going to help. Repair Charges, range could help. You can go for something like that. It just really depends on you. But for the shield, active regen, shield health, you can go for holstered regen if you want. But active regen can be really good if you've got that modification. So that's pretty much the setup. Now, the weapon, I would recommend damage 2 targets out of cover, St. Elmo's, because this thing is just good. It shocks enemies. Great utility. I recommend going for this. And the secondary is the lefty shotgun to proc the sledgehammer talent when you throw a grenade, and also it stacks the shotgun very efficient. The striker very efficiently. And then orbit pistol for more crit damage. I don't showcase this in the build because I don't want to give you guys false numbers, especially if you don't use this weapon. So that is the setup, guys. Very simple. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take a look at the stats. Don't worry, you get loads of damage, more than what it states here, more survivability than you can imagine. So crit chance, 100% crit damage. I think over here we've got over 160k armor on kill, which is nice. Then armor regen a little bit, which does help, I guess. Some explosive res if I get hit by grenades. If a grenade's coming away, you can try and tank it with your shield, but sometimes I put the shield away because explosive resistance doesn't apply to your shield. That's what I've noticed. So try and tank the hit, and you can get your armor back anyway from healing elements on the setup. So that is really it. Now, the shield health, there are many different ways you can actually buff the shield health, but that's not going to be necessary here. So I've got a tier 6 shield, 4.7k health. You can even use different gear sets with this, like Foundry Bulwark, but I've made setups like that in the past. This is a fresh take, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the gameplay, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Let's